Hello, and welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. So, we're pretty much... I think I'm gonna give the boss another couple of goes, and we'll see if we need to do any more grinding and things. I think that if I really pushed it, I could probably do it now. Probably. Maybe. Right. Now, can we summon our friend? Yes. I'm assuming that's done a thing. Right. Let's give it a go.
Oh.
It always comes down to this.
Oh, we're getting lag suddenly. A little bit. I'll be honest, I couldn't see what was going on because the iron dude was in my way. Right, let's get a heal in. Always hit it. I'm getting some... Oh. Get attacking. I want another heal. We're getting through them a bit too quick at the moment, the heals. Iron Dude, you stay over here with me. Don't get any dumb ideas. Okay. She's got him to about half-ish health. Okay, what's she doing? Lasers or... No, that's the... Yeah, they're going to go down the sides now, aren't they? There we go. I've nearly got her staggered. Kick. I definitely did... Oh, wow, I've just realised something. She's basically dead. I've just now realised that she's basically dead. Yeah. Like, just suddenly dead. It were worth going back and doing a little bit of grinding then. Couple extra levels in strength and couple extra levels of vigour and that, and we're there. Ooh, what are we having here then? What's... The blood's pooling up. I feel like the texture hasn't fully loaded in for that blood. Oh, she's back. Well, we did a thing. Okay, heresy purged. As a Warhammer fan, I approve of this message. Purge the heretic. What's this then? Do I need to be an umbral? I'm taking it, I probably need to be an umbral. Right, I'll kill myself to read the log thingy. Where is it? B maybe to do this or something? Oh wait, you have to lock on, that's it.
Brothers and sisters, you honor us and all who came before you with your sacrifices. While I wish they were unnecessary, my wishes will not ease your suffering, but I pray my sorcery does.
Okay. Oh, we've got a remembrance of Pieter. Or Peter. Pieter? However you pronounce it. It sounds possibly French, so... we might want to use that escape there. Well, we found something. It's what's his face?
Welcome, Dark Crusader.
Now, is he saying that because I've chosen Dark Crusaders as my class? Or would that actually change depending on what class I choose? I wonder. Either way, let's have a little rest then here. So I'm guessing that the way forward is to go up then. Either way, we'll head down here. What do we have then? So there's not much really over here. Okay, so there's a door there. They're still having a fight back there. Can these all be opened eventually, I wonder then? Not that it looks like there's much in there. And the same here. I can't say there's much in these either. Right. Well, we'll keep going, we'll have a nice little explore, and first we'll see who this guy is, I guess, then.
I had no doubt in my assessment of you, as one worthy of the monumental task which lies before us, Crusader. My name is Dunmire, and I am an exactor of the Dark Crusaders, the holy order of which you are now an honored member. The Church of Orient Radiance has assigned to me the duty of purging Mornstead of its Rogar blight, and ensuring the ancient tyrant Adyr knows no liberation from his enduring imprisonment.
Right.
While the schism between the Church and Judge Cleric is of long standing, she and her hallowed sentinels, now perverted, did at least construct Mornstead's radiant beacons, which have prevented Adyr's return for centuries. But now, we stand corrupted and on the verge of collapse. It is to these 5 beacons you must turn your eye. Use the Umbral Lamp to cleanse them of Adyr's destructive influence, and deliver salvation to a world on the brink of perdition. Rogar and Hallowed Sentinel alike will offer you no quarter, so remember, though Aureus' mercy is without limit, yours should not be.
Ooh, we can purchase stuff.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
Neophyte dagger. Purger axe. Iron Preacher Hammer. Ooh. So mine is a strength weapon. It's got C- strength scaling. It's block protected from most stuff, but not so much from fire, wither. More physical and holy, but not anything particularly well. It is in the end not a shield, so. Iron Preacher Catalyst. It's got spell slots. Radiant Flare. Damages enemies directly ahead. So that's like a usable item that we can just smash things with, okay. Or is it a... I guess that's a spell, isn't it? So we could buy this Iron Preacher Catalyst, right, I guess, and then use that alongside these, so not only rends damaged flesh and bones, but invigorates the recipient's soul with his divine light. Ooh. Peach hat, hood, wrappings. Mirror of Protection, increase your radiance to gain further insight. A mirror which reflects malevolent energy, temporarily protecting you from those seeking to perform the Crimson Ritual. Maybe it disables PvP for a bit then? Add holy damage to a weapon. Raise your weapon and imbue it with radiance. Okay, that's another spell then. So it might be worth grabbing, yeah, grabbing some spells from this. Okay. It doesn't look like they'd cost much to grab, so we'll grab some spells and that. Right.
To strive in darkness, in light we walk.
So, we're a Dark Crusader, and we're with his lot now. And they've come here to basically smack her lot, I forget the name of their order, some sort of knightly order thing that had been tainted by Adyr, the demon god. And we can see all the big evil red beacons we have to go to them and tell them to knock it off. General gist of what's going on. Right. Honestly, that's about as much story as we've got in the first one of these, so...
By Aureus' divine will, I live again. It's a miracle. And to think I raised my sword to you, when all along you were a divine...
Oh.
And to think when all along you were a divine instrument sent by him to deliver my death and rebirth and bring clarity. Forgive me, Lampbearer. I'm Pietà of the Hallowed Sentinels.
Hallowed Sentinels, that's the name of them.
And as Aureus sustains me, so too will I sustain you. Whether by making manifest your potential or through my healing blood, contained within the sanguinarics you carry. Should you find any saintly quintessences, bring them to me, and they can bolster the power of my blood further still. The beacons must be cleansed, the Hallowed Sentinels restored, and Adyr's malignancy eradicated. Through whatever is to come, fellow chosen of Aureus, we stand together in service of him.
Right.
Our holy word continues, Landbearer.
We'll get 4 charges and an additional 20% recovery. Lovely.
Fellow sanctified vessel, may Aureus' divine radiance flow through me and into you.
Okay. Chrysalis Rebirth.
The beacons must be cleansed, and Adyr's malignancy eradicated. Fellow chosen of Aureus, we stand together in service of him.
Right, so basically then, so the Hallowed Sentinels have become corrupted by the demon god. We have to go and uncorrupt them, thus saving the day. Well, that's a bit disturbing. Hello. And what are you? Let's have a look around then. So we've got another guy there who we can talk to. And there's that weird monster back there. Yeah, this is a room not really touched much by the umbral realm. Right. Looks like there's not much here though. Just a load of locked gates. Well, there's definitely some stuff over there we want to check out. Let's talk to this fella.
So the exactors found himself a new instrument, as exactors are wont to do. And given that lamp was intended for me should his paladin fall, and yet now here you are,
Always jealous.
bearer. Well, it seems I was right to doubt the value of a Dark Crusader's word. I'm Stoneman, captain of the Fidelis, a group of good men and women who've made a stand against the madness which has possessed the rest of the hallowed Sentinels. We made a vow to restore our order to its former glory, whatever the cost to ourselves. And by Judge Cleric's grace, we'll honor that vow. That heretical umbral lamp and the Dark Crusaders are necessary evils in these dire times, as are you, it would seem. Perhaps our aims will align further, or perhaps not.
Oh, he's got some stuff to
Radiance,
sell.
judgment.
Hallowed Knight Sword. Basically, not quite the same as mine. But, yeah, it's probably the closest thing to mine here. Infantry Spear, almost spike. Hallowed Knight Shield. Increase your radiance to gain firm insight. Medium shield. Block protection. Not much more than mine. Like, I get 30 odd % protection from attacks with just my sword. That is 40 odd %. That's kind of pathetic. Now this, however, might not be pathetic. Increased vitality and endurance. Okay. That could be good. Key intended for use on certain doors in Pilgrim's Perch. The mystery key. It could be anything. It could even be a boat. Pouch of ammo, Tartan hood. Okay, the armor is a lot further down. Resistance is a mildly better in certain areas, but yeah, that physical damage resistance is terrible. Same, generally speaking, with most of this gear. Hallowed Knight Helm is pretty good. We've got better resistance, but again, the physical is like half mine. Most attacks coming at me will be physical, so we have to keep that in mind. I think basically our class bonus is that we just start with really good armor, which is understandable. We basically picked one of the easier classes out, haven't we? So I'm very tempted by getting this Ring of Duty. I can have 2 rings, can't I? Vitality and endurance.
our Immaculate Lady will bring redemption.
We'll put a pin in that. I'm going to make sure I've definitely used this. Vestige of Ephraim. Right. Oh, there's more. There's plenty more. We have nothing really up here. What's through this way then? Doors. Need the Skyus Bridge key. So each one of these might take us to a different area. Mornstead. From here. Right, let's talk to these, I guess.
Look at you, a Dark Crusader, a lamp bearer, and a revenant to boot. Aren't you the multifaceted one? Well, we Fidelis aren't as fortunate. We tend to stay dead when we die. And Aureus knows enough of us have done just that. Anyway, like Nathaniel says, you keep looking back, you don't see the blade coming at your front. We set ourselves a task and we have to finish it. Best watch your step out there. Mornstead is a land awash in blood, both deserved and undeserved alike. Best watch your step out. Mornstead is
Okay. So we've got that fella. There is... What have we got? Aura of Tenacity.
That lamp you've got there is heresy, stranger. But then, seems it's getting harder to tell what is and what ain't nowadays. Ah, strange times. But in the end, there's right and there's wrong. And that never changes. And I hope for both our sakes you know the difference. But if in doubt, you heed the captain. He's never steered me wrong, much as he might think otherwise. But if in doubt, much as he might think otherwise.
Okay. Use pilfered coins to purchase items at the Shrine of Aureus. Oh, okay. And we can get different, so these are, I think these make your, they're like colour palettes for your clothes and that. I think I've got a few of them actually. Where is it? Tinks. Bronze, silver, gold and forsworn. Can I... Ah, so I can do it for each one. Now let's get here. Some decent light. So what do I do? So tinks, let's go. Light to all. Bronze. Doesn't look bronze. Silver. Gold. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I'll get that much. And forsworn. Right, I think that's Oh, he moved. Right. Let's check as well if we can pass in. You never know. Thought that were going to lead to a secret passage for a moment then. Oh well. So I'm guessing each of these will be a case of like, oh, you need the, you know, the key of this to do that. This person has a face.
That's it, isn't it? Oh, the Lamp of Immortality. And the genuine article. Not a useless, empty vessel like the one I saw that witless fool bumbling around with. I've learned a little since coming to Mornstead about that lamp and the awful mission to which it's attached. I hope you recognize that frightful burden for what it is. In truth, what's been done to you is downright cruel. Of course, some people are born into roles of tremendous responsibility. My name is Andreas of Ebb, esteemed scion of nobility, but far more than that, descendant of the great ruler Antanas himself, as proven by my family's book of lineage, for one. That's right. Through my veins flows the blood of the legendary hero who defied Adyr and the Rogar and saved the whole world, only to be betrayed and murdered by a common criminal. So you'll understand a man of my pedigree cannot simply stand idle, while an unfortunate victim such as yourself remains shackled to such a grim fate. Give me the lamp, and let me shoulder your burden, friend. What say you? No? It saddens me to see you bring such agony down upon your own head. I hope you see sense and reconsider.
He really wants this lamp, doesn't he?
My offer stands, after all. What man of breeding would turn away from one so clearly in need? My offer stands as long as necessary, after all.
Right. Getting the canned response. Okay. What do we have down here then? Anything good? I'll not lock onto him. Oh, it's a person.
Careful! If you're headed for Pilgrim's Perch, friend. The hallowed sentinels don't welcome everyone. Not even a faithful pilgrim who's crossed countless miles of land and sea to join them. All I wanted was to serve the divine judge cleric, but they deemed me unworthy and chased me off. What's a poor, rejected disciple to do now, I ask you? I gave away most of what little I owned before I left Perdam. But if you've got some traveling of your own to do, then here, take this. I know it doesn't look like much,
Stick.
but it's been a dependable companion to me. It's a harsh wind that blows in Mornstead, but a tree that doesn't bend breaks, I suppose. It's a harsh wind that blows in Mornstead.
Right. So that looks like the way forwards. Okay. We'll nip back, see what else there is. Yeah, it looks like we've found our heading. With that. I wonder if there's a way to actually get around into there. No, can't smash through that or anything. Unfortunately. I can't like jump off here and land on a platform or anything, can I? No, it doesn't extend out this far. Right. Okay. We'll head back. We've got most of this explored then. There's just the door back there, this side bit here, and then this guy up there. So I'm guessing that, let's see. This doesn't seem to lead anywhere. But I'm betting one of them will probably move here at some point. And I'm guessing we'll probably open this up at some point as well. What was it called? Is it a judge cleric he's called? The guy we were rescued by and gave us the lamp and the blessing and everything. This fella. So he's, I think, the judge cleric. It wouldn't surprise me if he takes up office in that room. Kind of looks like the sort of place he'd probably go to. We'll check the opening back here. I wonder if there's a shortcut to the other side of that bridge we were at. Does not open. So a shortcut will probably open to there, I bet. Very well. Right. So what do we have? First of all, what's this? Ooh. Shrine of the Putrid Mother. Use plucked something. Plucked eyeballs, something, I'll have to read. I'll have to look back at that afterwards. So upgrade something there. What do we do?
The lamp must be born until the favored child makes themselves known. Only then can the remaining carrion of creation finally return to the void.
Okay.
Chosen bearer of the lamp, like you I serve.
Umbral Catalyst. Umbral Orb. Lingering Despair. Hurl an orb of umbral magic. Summon several stationary orbs of umbral magic which explode upon contact. Still twitching residue taken from an umbral stigma. Can be traded with Molehue. Salt's used to add wither damage to a weapon. And that grants vigor. Ah, so that'll cost 3,000 vigor. But we can use that to gain 1,600 vigor. Which makes you wonder why we'd do that. But okay. And the same with that. Vestige Seed. Okay. Umbral Moth used to travel to most recently used Vestige. The Eye of a Fallen Warrior used to unveil further opportunities for vengeance. Okay. Increase our Inferno and Radiance to gain further insight. I'm not certain what all of these do. I think these are spells that we can use, maybe using this.
Until her embrace.
Umbral Eye of Betrayed. Eliard. 1 Soul Flare charge, 15% dread resistance, 25% healing efficiency while in Umbral. Okay. So it gives, this is in our main socket, I guess. So it will give us a Soul Flare charge and dread resistance. And it looks like we can put something in a secondary socket if we unlock a secondary socket. Then we can upgrade our lamp here. We need an Antediluvian Chisel, which will give us main Umbral Eye socket, 2 Soul Flare charges, second Umbral Eye socket, 10% dread resistance. Okay.
The lamp must be born, and only then.
We can ask him for that prophecy again, okay. And this is the, what was it, we get eyeballs or something. And we can unlock these. Rebirth chrysalis. Different skin things. Yeah, okay. Why am I already so far up there? Don't know. Right. We'll head down here. And now that we know the way forwards, I must admit this place looks a lot more sinister. With yeah, right, let's upgrade our character then. Let's pop a bit more into vitality, I guess. And we'll rest. And I think we can call that episode there. We'll move on to, I think it was Pilgrim's Perch next. Which is, let's have a look. Mornstead. So I think we are here, not here-ish, where are we? Up here maybe? In like a cathedral area, aren't we? You know what? It's probably easier to figure out. We maybe go somewhere where we can see. So the giant hand is over there. There is a castle between us. And there's a large tower to my right. I still honestly don't know. Right, big ass castle tower thing there. Can we even see any of the others? Yeah, that one is on top of... Well, assuming that it's on that cathedral thing there, not... Actually, it might just be really far behind it, because they go right up into the sky, these things, don't they? There's another one there, so there's one to our right, one to our left, and one just slightly behind. Right. Which means... Where would I put us? Because we're overlooking like a cliff, aren't we, as well? I mean, that could be the bridge, maybe. Or maybe that's the bridge we've been at. So it could be there. That would make sense. We could be here-ish. Overlooking the destroyed bridge with one to either side, maybe. The one we're seeing in the background is... Well, that's the point. What's the one behind us? Maybe we're at this side of the bridge. And we can see that behind us. That to our right, that to our left. Is there a giant tower with a... Yeah, that's like... Giant tower with the eyeball. Must be over there somewhere behind the enormous hand. Perhaps. And yeah, that must be the mountain that one of them was on. I'm not entirely certain. Right. Anyway. That's going to do it for now. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Lords of the Fallen, and I will see you next time for more episodes. I will see you then.